Welcome to 5 Minutes of Mime, the longest running podcast dedicated to the performance art of mime. I'm your host, S.C. Angerman. Once again, the regular production schedule for 5 Minutes of Mime, the longest running podcast dedicated to the performance art of mime, has been interrupted. Someone stole my car. 50 years ago, revolution swept France as over 10 million workers went on strike and tens of thousands of students demonstrated on campuses and occupied administration buildings. As post-World War II economic growth continued and foreign trade grew, the benefits of the new economy did not reach all. Unemployment remained high, and trade union membership was less than half of the number immediately following the war. France experienced a boom similar to one that had occurred in the United States, and the number of students tripled in the decade leading up to 1968. Funding and facilities had not kept pace with this new population, and the result was months of protests and demonstrations. In early May 1968, the University of Paris campus in Nanterre was shut down in an attempt to end student conflict, but this led students from other campuses and university teachers to join the protests. Once again, the reaction of authorities, the closing of campuses, the charges from police with tear gas, and arrests of students led to more protests, and by mid-May, a sympathetic strike by workers. By late May, President Charles de Gaulle had canceled all meetings with ministers and retreated to Germany. There he met with French generals, and assured of military support, returned to France. Rejecting demands for his resignation, de Gaulle did agree to a new election. That concession, along with the threat of military action, led to a gradual end of the strikes. And so, from the 5mm studios, for tonight's performance, a protest of students. In this case, the revolution was not televised. The National Television Service joined the strike. Thanks to all our guests on tonight's show. If you'd like to learn more, please visit us at 5minutesofmime.com. Join the conversation on our Facebook listeners page, the 5 Minutes of Mime Quiet Storm, and on Twitter at 5 Minutes of Mime. Remember to visit the 5 Minutes of Mime store at TeePublic, and please leave a review for us on iTunes. From the 5 Minutes of Mime team and myself, S.C. Angerman, see you next Thursday. Until next mime, good night.